All right, we're back for part two. It took me a long time to load part one, but it was everything happens for a reason. That video part one was supposed to come out at a certain time, and so is this one. It's crazy. Like it's just like everything is just perfectly just at sync and in line. You know what I'm saying? Just mentally, just the feeling of having your chakras balanced, bro. Being in that state and in that experience, and then just like having that residual like just kind of just linger with you. It's just it's insane. This is incredible. Isn't you can't just words are minuscule. Words are minuscule to explain the experience. But anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go back basically off of what I was saying at the end of part one. So the Truman Show is literally real. Like it's literally absolutely 3,000% real. I took off my headphones. I was listening to Nirvana, and mind you, Kurt Cobain is he's still alive. But anyways, uh, spiritually, he's alive spiritually. Yeah, I could say it like that. I can't say too much, but yeah. Oh, my brightness. Come on, buddy. Anyways, I had to turn my brightness back up. I took off my headphones, and that's when everything was just like, okay, everything is literally synchronized right now. I was listening to like my brother was playing his PlayStation in the background, and I was listening to him play, and he was talking to his friends, and him and his friends' conversation was directly responding to like my thoughts, like my I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like everything was just reacting directly to me. Like everything was just like yeah, everything was like responding directly to me. It's like you could feel the sensation of like basically just all of the energies just everywhere just bouncing off of each other. Like you feel hyper connected to like just every single everything. Like I remember the walls were like just not even caving in, they're just like breathing, like the doors were breathing, like just every inanimate objects were alive, like everything single just everything was alive. It's just like the aspect of like in Taoism, like or like the Asians, the Chinese, not the Chinese. The Taoism is Japanese, but like Buddhism is like that too. You know, with the Chinese and Hinduism as well. Like they believe like you know how they say like every single material, every single piece of matter is like energy. That's why like when you look at matter in science, matter is literally uh it's literally particles, literally energy particles. Like what Nikola Tesla say, like if you want to understand the keys to life, you have to look at every single thing in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency. So that's when I just realized, like, yo. But then, like, it's like layers to it. Like, so, like, I was able to like shift lenses almost, if you could say, like, it's like shifting spiritual lenses, like this shifting this sixth sense. Dang, maybe it is like viewing the world through like different dimensional planes or something like that. I don't know. Like, it's almost like I was able to see everything in that sense, like the particles, but then I was able to like view and then feel everything and witness everything in like a hyper. It's so hard to explain, like physical, but it's like hyper physical, like hyper reality. It's so hard. I don't know, man. Like I just felt just connected just to everything, man. Jesus, like like Jesus, like Buddha, Jesus, Krishna, like all of these different things. Like I was, it sounds hard to believe, but I was communicating with all of these like so-called deities, with which is actually just like extensions of myself. You know what I'm saying? I was communicating with Horus. I was communicating with uh just damn. I'm like receiving downloads like as we speak. Wow. Everyone that's passed is literally one with everything, with the all. like they're like connected back with the source. I communicated with the Most High. I remember there was one point in the trip, probably like maybe 2 hours in, I had went into the bathroom. I had to like, whoo, like it was getting really intense. Like every single thing was responding to me. Oh my god, like the Agent Smith shit. Oh, oh, the advertisements. They have advertisements and stuff on YouTube and like websites for a reason. Like the agents literally communicate through those advertisements. They speak through you. There's like, so are you black? Yes. Is your name Michael? Huh? Do you do this and that? Like, well, maybe you should blah 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 blah. But then at the same time, it's like the Most High is communicating through that at the same time. It's so hard to explain. Wow, it's like they say you have to use discernment and everything. It's like double truths and everything. It's like every message comes to you in like a double package. It's just not like one singular message. So that's why people perceive like one message different ways. Like that. Remember that Yanny Laurel thing? Like, do you hear Yanny or do you hear Laurel? A lot of people were hearing Laurel. A lot of people were hearing Yanny because like they're perceiving it like it's so hard. Like it's crazy. Like it's just like that movie. Jesus Christ. Horus. Anu. Amin Ra. Not playing. It's the movie's called damn, it's a movie from the 90s with 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 Roddy damn. It's with that wrestler. Why can't I remember? It's like so it's a movie where he puts on the shades and he looks up at the sign and says obey. And so it's like double messages and double signs everywhere. Like when he puts on the shades, he looks around and he sees that some people are like extraterrestrials, like that are actually like shift, like basically masquerading as people. Like I got to feel all of those sensations. What was that movie called? Why can't I remember the title of that movie? That's insane. It's almost like I got so much. It's like it was the psilocybin trip was like a meditation session. It's like it cleared up a whole bunch of clutter in my head. You know what I'm saying? It's like now it's like, and it kind of replaced it with like this insane, just like awesome, just sparkle, like the most high. Like I'm connected with my higher self. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I got to experience that. Like I got to be that. I got to be my higher self. I remember at one point in the trip, I was in the bathroom and I put on my headphones again and I was listening. It's like the music. I wasn't even like picking songs at that point. Like I was just on YouTube and I was listening to Nirvana, a live session, and it's like he was there, bro. Like he was looking right through me through the screen. Like I was communicating with him, and like I knew, like he literally, basically, Kurt Cobain let me know that like I know him personally. Yes, I know Kurt Cobain personally. Yes, I do. Like I see how Orlando Brown feels because when he talks about stuff like this, and when you talk about things like this, like you could feel like the sensation. It's like the Deathly Hallows from Harry Potter. Like the spirit realm is among us and they're all watching you. So when they say like, oh, we're watching like the Illuminati, it's a spiritual, literally a spiritual plane. Like they're on the spiritual plane. That's how they're watching you. So they could literally be directly next to you, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why you feel like those sensations. You could feel sensations of paranoia, and I don't even feel those sensations. What I would do is like it's literally bottled up in my hand right here. Like all the sensations of what you would call fear or any negative energies bottled up right here, and it's converted into power, passion, and just like, just just awesomeness. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's how Luffy felt when he went into his first, second, and then third gear form in One Piece, or how Naruto felt when he finally got like the Sage of Six Paths. Like, oh my god, I don't know. When he connect I don't want to spoil anything for y'all. It's like how Goku felt when he went Ultra Instinct. Like, I was literally just one with every single freaking fabric of everything. Like, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm gonna make a part three, guys. The part three is gonna come out later when I can internalize the trip more because I just had the trip last night. So I need to like really just internalize a lot more. I'll probably write some more things down. I didn't even write anything down. I'm just literally going off of my brain. It's not gonna leave. It's bleeding into my subconscious, guys. I'm becoming that. Like I'm on the right path, bro. I'm about to be I'm about to meet up with Andre 3000, bro. I'm about to freaking meet up with him and be flying around in like the 19th dimension and crap, like 144 dimensions. What am I talking about? Mixing distraction with sensibility to deter all of the negative energies and the agents trying to interfere with the entity, which is me, which is actually the Most High, which is me. I'm everybody. I am every single thing. Like, that's my identity. I'm everything, bro. I am everything, but then nothing at the same time, but everything combined, like the fusion of that, like the fusion of light and darkness, like yin yang, completion, avatar. All right, guys. I'll continue this later. I'll probably, maybe tomorrow, who knows.